into our first subject. So many people have been asking, number one, about college opportunities for high school seniors in light of the COVID-19 pandemic, but also for those who have been laid off. How can they transition into maybe new career fields? How can they get that new training that they might need to make that pivot? We have the woman with the answers this morning, the Provost of Midlands Technical College, Barrie Kirk, joining us live on WIS Today. Barrie, always great to see you. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, Barrie, you know, we've been hearing so much uncertainty, and I think that's what has everybody a little bit unnerved, and so much concern for our high school seniors about whether this college journey is going to start off the way that they anticipated. We've seen a lot of schools are looking at making possibly some changes, even moving into the fall semester. Tell us how the COVID-19 pandemic has impacted what you do at MTC.
Well, Judy, we just started our 5th week of alternate instruction here at Midlands Technical College, and we've been thrilled with how well our students and our faculty have transitioned to this new way of learning. We are using Zoom. In fact, we've got over 30,000 logins into our classes with Zoom every week, and our faculty have been very, very creative, especially in our courses that are typically very hands-on. One instance of that is our heating and air conditioning classes. The instructors using point of view glasses. I don't know if you've ever heard of those. I had not until now, but envision your glasses and being a camera and someone being able to see exactly what the instructor sees. So if you're working on a piece of heating and air conditioning equipment, the students off-site at their home can see exactly what the instructor can see working with that piece of equipment.
Good morning, Barrie. Madeline, Cuddihy here. I'm looking at this video, this POV video that you were just talking about. I am wowed. This is amazing, this technology. So what I wanted to ask is, you know, many other schools, the future is uncertain about where we go from here. A lot of schools in South Carolina, you know, trying to decide what's going on for their fall semester. What does the future hold for you all at MTC?
Well, we're planning to be back on campus this fall, but we're also keeping open minds, and we'll be flexible should we need to continue with the alternative instruction like we're doing now.
Provost Kirk, thanks for joining us this morning. Kamie, Roesler here. Let's talk a little bit about incoming freshmen for the fall semester. What message do you have for them? Is there anything different that they should know since we are dealing with this pandemic?
Well, at this moment in time, it is clear that college education is one of the most important investments any person can make in themselves. My advice would be to get started with college as quickly as you can, so you can get into the workforce and earn a great paycheck sooner. When you attend Midlands Technical College, you're able to finish in 2 years or less with a lot less cost. In fact, if you take English 101 at Midlands Technical College this summer, you'll pay about $600 in tuition. At one of the larger colleges in South Carolina, that same English 101 class this summer will cost as much as $1,900. So attend Midlands Technical College and save up to 70% on your tuition. And we've made it easier right now for our students to get admitted to Midlands Technical College with no SAT or ACT test required for admission. And we've actually waived the application fee through March the 15th, through May the 15th, and my months are all running together.
Well, we certainly understand that. We know the feeling. Barrie, I have 2 questions for you. Hold on, everybody. I got to get a little tea. No coughing fits on air. So listen, the governor has talked about wanting to get the economy humming again. Talk to us about the emerging careers that people can pursue, maybe make that pivot by signing up and enrolling in classes at Midlands Tech.
So if this pandemic's taught us anything, it's that most of the jobs that Midlands Technical College educates people for are the high demand essential jobs. We hear a lot right now about the healthcare jobs like nurses and respiratory therapists, but don't overlook the other jobs that like automotive technician and IT professionals and advanced manufacturing technicians and experts who are fixing your heating and air conditioning systems. Midlands Tech has always focused on preparing students for those essential jobs, and so this is just allowing us to showcase what we do in these trying times. In fact, we're seeing a lot of information out there about how you take the skills and knowledge you have now and how it translates into a new career that could be deemed essential. For instance, I read an article just the other day about food service workers already have many of the skills it takes to be an IT professional. Skills like teamwork and punctuality and problem solving and working under pressure. A lot of students just need, or a lot of potential students just need to understand how what they know now, how it translates into a new career.
So important to consider. My second question, I wanted to break them up because it's on a completely different track, but it's something near and dear to my heart. We've talked a lot about foster children over the years and how when they age out of the system, they really kind of fall into the gap and aren't quite sure what the future holds for them. But Midlands Technical College has put some programs in place to really help them kind of identify their talents and fulfill their dreams. Tell us a little bit about that.
Judi, we actually won a Google Challenge grant that it has enabled us to serve those foster youth that are aging out of the system. And we work hand in hand, one-on-one with those students in foster care and help them the whole gamut. So we help them navigate careers, explore careers, decide what they want to be, and then we help give them the skills and knowledge to be successful in that career so they'll be successful and set themselves up for a great life going forward.
Provost Kirk, we know this is a difficult time for a lot of your students and teachers. How has the mood been with some of your faculty and staff? How have students responded to this kind of new virtual learning that you all are offering?
We've been extremely pleased with how both groups have transitioned so well. It's hard work. It's hard work for our faculty. It's hard work for our students. So many of our students have competing priorities. They are working and they have either their own children at home or siblings at home, and everybody's trying to use the computer at one time and the Wi-Fi at one time. So we're being as flexible as we possibly can with students because we know we all understand what it's like to be juggling those things at home. And our biggest goal is to see those students come out at the end of the semester and be just as successful as they would have been had we not had this pandemic.
Provost Kirk, have you spoken with any students and had a really positive reaction from them or an uplifting experience with a student during this difficult time? And can you share any of those experiences?
So one experience does come to mind, and it was a student who was older and had children at home, and what she told us was that she was scared to death when we transitioned to online learning. She didn't know how to do it. She had never done it before. She didn't know if she had the equipment to do it. And we walked her through it. We helped her get connected. The faculty tested Zoom with her ahead of time so she knew what to do. And now she says, I wish I'd have done this. I'd have known about this earlier. It's been so flexible and I don't have to drive to class. It's worked out great for her. So taking students that have been really apprehensive in the beginning, and quite honestly, faculty that were apprehensive in the very beginning, and turned those into success stories in the end. We expect that it'll change the way we do business going forward somehow, some way. Our college is using Zoom to conduct all of our business right now. We're advising via Zoom. And it's given students and employees just the flexibility we never had before. So that's some of the positive things that we're seeing.
Barrie, talk to us a little bit about your instructors. I know that they have really responded in an incredible way. I mean, this is all unprecedented, as we've said so many times, and it's forced some people to make a lot of changes at the drop of a dime. Talk about the way they've responded.
So we were able to have a week of preparation time, and in that time, we supported those faculty and helped them transition. They transitioned the last half of their class to alternate instruction, to online learning. So now going into summer, they're going to have to transition the first part of their class to online learning. So we've given them the tools that they needed, and that they became the students for that week that we had to learn how to do everything new. Everybody's been really positive. We've transitioned so many things in so many ways and so fast, but I'll be honest with you, it's hard work. Our faculty, one told me the other day that instead of teaching 20 students in her class, she's really teaching 20 classes to one student instead of one class to 20 students. Just trying to customize and meet every student where they are. It's no doubt been a challenge, but I'm so proud of all of our faculty and staff here at the college and at how easy they've made that transition.
Provost Kirk, I know a lot of people are going to be looking to, take some online classes or hopefully get a head start on their next semester. Where's the best place to get the resources that you all have at Midlands Tech?
So our website, in the meantime, we've totally revamped so many of the resources on our website because that was the easiest place for people to find all the information. But at midlandstech.edu, you will see at the very top of the webpage a coronavirus link. And on that, it gives all answers to all of our frequently asked questions, how to get started, what you need to do, extended hours, how you contact the important folks at the college. So all of our resources to get started are right there in that one link on our website.
And Barrie, one more time, I just want to make sure for anyone who's interested, especially those high school students who are looking at all of their options right now, that application deadline and the waiver of that application fee. Give that information one more time for us, if you would.
Sure. We are waiving the application fee until May 15th. And summer classes actually start May the 18th. We have a session that starts May 18th and sessions that start later in June. So apply now. We would be pleased as possible to have you join us this summer or this fall for classes.
All right, Provost Barrie Kirk from Midlands Technical College, thanks to you and the entire superstar staff and outstanding students over at Midlands Technical College for all that you are doing to make sure that our workforce is prepared for the future. Thank you so much. Everybody stay healthy, stay well, stay safe.
Thank you.